If you are not going to the gym or you're a beginner and you just started working out, you don't need the same amount of protein as that IFBB Pro that you've been following for 2 years on Instagram. I talked to this girl and apparently this fitness coach was giving her 10 ounces of protein per meal. Who the hell does that? Not even Kai Green ate that much protein. Alright guys, so today's topic is we're going to be talking about food, specifically protein. There's a lot of myths, a lot of misconceptions, and look, everybody has their own opinions and people love to talk shit about their opinion because everybody thinks they're right. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about protein and all the myths and the misconceptions that people have. And listen, everybody has different opinions. All coaches, whether you're a normal coach or the elite IFBB Pro coaches, everybody has a different approach and a different idea of how much protein someone should really eat. So today, we're gonna get down to the real deal and how much protein anyone should be eating. So today, I want everybody to understand that we're not gonna talk about my opinion, because yeah, I have my opinion too about protein, but what I'm gonna say today in this video is not my opinion, it's an actual fact. A fact of science and how the body actually works. We're gonna get down to what the body needs and how it's going to process the protein. So just like everything else, the protein, the carbs, water, even an alcoholic beverage, think about it. They say you're supposed to drink 1 alcoholic beverage per hour. What happens if you have 3, 4, 5 per hour? Obviously, you overflooded the body with alcohol. The body can't absorb the alcohol. It can't process through the liver and get rid of all those toxins. So what happens is you get inebriated or drunk or hammered or whatever the hell people call it. The body can only take so much of whatever you're putting in, whether it's a solid food or whether it's a liquid. Now that's just common sense. So now that I've broken that analogy down, now we're going to talk about protein. There is a certain amount of protein that the body can absorb per hour. Now what's going to be different is each individual. So now the real myth that everybody generally goes by is what they say, the famous mathematical equation, 1 gram of protein per 1 pound of body weight, or 1.5 or 2 if you're a bodybuilder. When you're a bodybuilder, you require more muscle and of course you require more protein, because when you are in the gym and you are training intense and heavy, you are tearing fibers. When you tear the fibers and you repair and you grow, that is when the muscles actually grow. And protein basically are amino acids. That's all protein is. They are the building blocks. They're amino acids, which if you're a bodybuilder and you're building muscle, you need that protein in order for the muscle and the fibers to repair and build as you sleep. If you are not going to the gym or you're a beginner and you just started working out, you don't need the same amount of protein as that IFBB Pro that you've been following for 2 years on Instagram. So you see, this is a huge misconception that people have. It depends on age, muscle, how you eat. If you only eat 1 meal a day and you're doing intermittent fasting, listen, you cannot cram 150 grams of protein in 1 meal. So at the end of the day, your body is not going to be able to absorb all the amount of protein that you think it's going to absorb, because it just doesn't have it in it. That's not the way the body works. Alright, so now we're going to break this down, okay? A normal person who's not even exercising is going to technically absorb anywhere from 2 to 3 grams per hour. Now you take a bodybuilder, somebody like me, all the IFBB pros, I don't care if you're a woman or a man, you're going to absorb probably closer to 4 grams of protein per hour. Therefore, if you're eating every 4 hours, that's going to be 16 grams. So you have to take into consideration that when coaches give you 8 ounces of protein per meal, 10 ounces of protein per meal, and listen, this is not guys, I'm actually talking about ladies, which is why it cracks me the hell up, because I see this all the time, that coaches are giving women 8 ounces and 10 ounces of protein per meal. You cannot absorb it. It's not my opinion. You cannot absorb, the body cannot absorb it, and it's going to be eliminated. So all of that extra money that you're wasting on beef, chicken, turkey, fish is going to be eliminated in the toilet, in the eau de the toilet. And so you're just wasting money, and what's going to happen is you're going to kill your digestion, because your stomach muscle is just going to actually start to stick out. Because you're eating too much, because your body can't process it. And the more protein you eat, the harder it is to digest. Which the older we get, the harder it is for us to digest protein anyway. So all these factors are very important. Digestion, the genetics, age, your muscle mass, all this plays a big part in how much protein you actually need. So what I'm here to tell you, for those of you that weigh 140 pounds, you don't need 140 grams of protein a day. And I love telling people that I eat about 100 grams of protein a day, and I weigh 140, 142 pounds. I never reach 140 grams of protein because I don't need it. What I need is carbs. What I need is glyco, and what I need is glycogen. I need water and sugar in my muscles to keep my muscles full. That to help with digestion and to give my brain energy. That is what I need. So if you're building muscle, what you should be focusing on is your glyco, which are your carbohydrates, not your protein. Remember, the most anabolic hormone in the body is insulin. When you spike insulin, that is when the muscle grows. Amino acids are for repair, which are necessary, and for growth of the muscle is glyco. So remember, for me and for you, the most important thing is, sure, proteins are important, but carbohydrate, because you're hydrating your muscle, is really what's gonna make your muscle grow. So the bottom line is to grow muscle. Everybody, strength training, weightlifting, and bodybuilding is the key to health, is the key to strong bones as we age and as we get older, for protection from injury and all kinds of other diseases. So stop eating the protein and go grab the rice and the rice cake and your potatoes. That's it. Everyone have a great week. If you like this video, you found value in this video, then comment now, comment below, and share the video if you got that girl who just eats protein. And she probably can't poop.